Gentleman yields back. Now, please recognize the gentleman from Illinois, Mr. Jackson, for 5 minutes.
Thank you very much, Chairman. I appreciate each one of you coming out today for your testimony. I'd like to first start with Mr. Abbott. You noted in your testimony that the Maha Commission's report, quote, undermines trust in the regulatory process by citing unverifiable sources, omitting key stakeholders' voices, including farmers. How about that? We're missing farmers at the table. Food producers and scientists, and making sweeping claims not grounded in the science or structure of the current systems, close quote. I agree, and I'm concerned that Maha's stated goals diverge strongly from that what was reported in this document. Moving forward, what would you like to see from the Commission to believe that they are actually engaging in honest scientific process?
Well, thank you for your question, Congressman. I just would really like to see it based in science. I mean, that's how we've gotten to where we're at today. That's how we've gotten the tools that the farmers use today and where we're going to go in the future. So we need sound science reviews. And then I can't speak for the Maha Commission and what they've been doing, but what I can say is we all want safe, healthy food for not only our children, but our own families and everybody, right? So it's all about food security and food safety.
Well, thank you so much. We need a few more farmers and producers at the table and a few less lawyers, correct?
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. Mr. Cameron, in your testimony, you mentioned EPA being understaffed. I share this concern and I worry that EPA will not be able to approve the novel products or get through their backlog of registrations review, as we see increasing resistance to existing pesticides and a shift in consumer sentiment towards a reduction in pesticides. How critical is it that you get access to new products?
I think it's actually really critical for farmers to have new products in their hands, either biologicals or more specific targeted crop protection products. We know that the public would like to see more of these. There's a hesitancy in traditional pesticides being used on crops. You know, we know they're safe, but we would really appreciate seeing new products get through the process much quicker. We're dealing, even ones that are coming out now have been in that process for 5 to 10 years. So we're dealing with older technology already. We know that technology is moving fast with AI. New products are coming quicker, but they're getting backlogged at EPA and they're not getting into the farmers' hands. We'd love to see that changed.
Thank you. I agree with you as well. We need to make sure that more scientists, not fewer, that we can keep and preserve this great benefit we have on being a nation that can feed the world. And that innovation starts with education and research. Unfortunately, we have taken a retreat on cutting back on that scientific progress. And also, let's be clear, you don't always get the thing that you were investigating. Sometimes there's an ancillary, there's something serendipitous, another surprise just from doing the research. For Mr. Witherby, thank you so much for your time and attention being here. You've seen an increase in resistance to pesticides over the years with limited new chemical development. How do technologies such as arginines improve our ability to fight pests and limit chemicals in the environment? And I must say, as the nation, as we speak today in 2025, and we're experiencing a heat dome, and we've seen flash floods, and we've seen these new weather patterns where some parts of the nation are experiencing drought, others are experiencing torrent rainfall, and now we're under this heat, that this just doesn't start with the pesticides. There are heat-resistant grains that have to be produced because our climate is altering. Will you please speak to that?
Yeah, I still think it's the science that's going to lead us there, and part of it is part of these solutions. You know, as the climate changes, as the pests change, how they migrate, how they move, we're going to need these tools available. It's not going to be one silver bullet that ever solves it. It's going to be the science that leads us there. It's going to be multiple products. It's going to be putting it into the hands of the users to best find out how to do that. Part of that research is really important that, you know, we're talking about these land-grant universities having land where they can test these new products in the environments that they're going to be used. Part of that investment's got to be on crops. Part of early development, you have to do crop destruct. No grower, no farmer is really going to want to test something new if they have to destroy their crop and not take profit from it. So we need the land-grant universities to be able to do some of that testing. They're also trusted by the growers and the farmers. It's very important.
Well, I thank each and every you, Dr. Ward. I look forward to working with you in the future. I yield back my time. Thank you, Chairman Thompson.